In the previous video, we tested the aeroplane's image target output, and the aeroplane and the Cloud 3D models were moving smoothly on top of the aeroplane image target. But if I try viewing the output from the first image target, that is the sun. So first you can see the sun visible on top of the sun image target. Next, the house is visible on top of the house image target. After this, the ship is sailing on the ocean on top of the ship image target. The car is rotating on top of the car image target. And finally, if I open the aeroplane image target, then as you may notice, the aeroplane and the Cloud 3D models are not visible on top of the aeroplane image target. This is because when we enter play mode, all the 3D models got activated on top of the respective image targets. In case of the sun and the house image target, the 3D models are static, so the 3D models will appear on top of the respective image targets whenever you check the output. In case of the car and the ship image target, the car is rotating and the ship model is revolving on top of the sea. But since both the models are within the camera's view, so they will always be visible with some rotation change. In case of the aeroplane image target, since both the aeroplane and clouds are moving from one point to another, so that's why when we started the app, both the models got activated and started moving. By the time we opened the aeroplane page, both the aeroplane and the clouds have already moved out of the camera's view, and that's why they weren't visible on top of the aeroplane image target. To solve this problem, we have to activate the aeroplane and the cloud models only when the aeroplane image target is visible in front of the camera. To do this, I'll select the aeroplane image target, and inside this you will notice two functions, that is onTargetFound and onTargetLost. The onTargetFound function executes only when the image target is detected by the webcam, that is the image target is in front of the webcam and it is detected by the webcam. The onTargetLost function executes when the image target is no longer in front of the webcam. So for activating the aeroplane and the cloud models only when the aeroplane image target is detected, I'll click on this plus sign. Next, inside this object reference, I'll drag my Super Spitfire aeroplane model. After this, from this no function dropdown, we have to select an action. That is, what should happen with this aeroplane model when the aeroplane target is detected. Now, since we want to activate this aeroplane model when the aeroplane target is detected, so I'll select the set active boolean option, and after this I'll click on this checkbox. So checking this checkbox basically means that I'm activating the aeroplane model only when this aeroplane target is found, that is, this aeroplane target is detected. Now I'll do the same for a cloud object. So I'll click on this plus sign again. This time in place of object, I'll drag the cloud object. Now for activating the cloud only when this aeroplane image target is detected, I'll click on the no functions drop down. Now since the cloud is a game object, so I'll go in game object. After this, I'll select set active and I'll check this checkbox. Okay. So the checkbox is checked by default. Next, for deactivating the aeroplane and the cloud models when this aeroplane image target is not in front of the camera, I'll make changes inside the onTargetLost function. So I'll click on the plus sign. Now in place of object, I'll first drag the Super Spitfire aeroplane model. I'll go inside no function dropdown, game object, I'll again select the set active option. But this time instead of check, I'll basically uncheck this, okay? So now when my aeroplane image target is lost, I'm deactivating my aeroplane 3D model. After this, I'll do the same for the cloud. So I'll click on the plus sign, drag the cloud object, click on no functions, game object, set active, and I'll keep this boolean checkbox unchecked. So after making these changes, I'll click on the play button and I'll test the output one more time. So this time I'll again check the output from start. So when the sun image target is detected, you can see the sun 3D model. When the house is detected, you can see the house model. When the ship is detected, you can see the ship sailing on the ocean. When the car image target is detected, you can see the car rotating. Now this time if I open the aeroplane image target, then as you can see, the aeroplane and the Cloud 3D models are now visible, as we have activated them only when the aeroplane image target is found. If I open some other image target again, then the aeroplane and the cloud models have been deactivated. That is, they are paused and they have become invisible at their last respective position. Now if I again open the aeroplane target, then the aeroplane and the cloud models are again activated and they have started moving. So now as you may notice, both the models have moved out of the camera's view, and once they move out of the camera's view, they won't be visible again, which is a problem. So in the next video, I'll show you how you can reset both the models so that after moving out of the camera's view, both the aeroplane and the cloud models will reset back to their original position.